see all of you here this evening. My name is Philip Mumford. I'm the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club of the Northern Neck. And I want to say that we are so thankful again for all of you coming here tonight as we embark on our first club in Westmoreland County. What a great yesterday. What a great crowd that has come out. We had no idea how many people would show this evening, so thank you for coming out and being a part of this. We're excited to be a part of Westmoreland County for this year's summer camp program. And welcome so many of our members here as well to the club. Now, we also want to say, before I move on any further, I just want to thank, there are people here that tonight would not have been possible if I hadn't had help from different groups and different individuals. So first, I'd just like to say thank you to the Northern Neck Tech Center and students led by Chef G, who provided the food for this evening. Thank you so much. Also want to thank Alan Hickman for the sound system and music that we had this evening. Thank you. And the food service team that has provided or has been serving the food is our school administration. Thank you. This project has been a long time in the making with the help and support of so many people here in this community. Nearly 2 years ago, we were approached by groups such as Angel Care Community Services, which were trying to find a way to provide more opportunities and services for kids in Westmoreland County. And beyond this at that point, conversations started to happen across the area with different groups. So if you're here and are a part of Angel Care, please know that we appreciate your advocacy in making this a reality. I would also like to recognize the school board here in the county that have truly made this possible. While they were not the first to approach the Boys and Girls Club regarding an opening in the county, they did make it possible by offering the use of this facility and have shown so much support in making this project a success. And it has been great working with the school board leaders as well as school board administration led by Kathy Rice, Westmoreland School Board Superintendent. Thank you, Kathy. The Westmoreland County Board of Supervisors has been instrumental in bringing the Boys and Girls Club to Westmoreland County. Thanks go out to Mr. James Taylor and his staff for assisting us in making this a reality as well, alongside working with Kathy and her team at the schools. Seeing a need here in the county, we all had one goal, and that was to make this idea and conversation a reality for all of the youth here in the county. Now, the true star of tonight is Mr. Matt Ingram. Yeah. Serving as a member of your Westmoreland County Board of Supervisors, Matt has been working diligently with the schools and with the Boys and Girls Club to make this a reality. It did not just stop with conversations, but Matt has poured his heart and his soul into this project for, I think, a couple of months now. Working tirelessly, painting, making facility repairs on the building over, again, the last couple of months. And as a teacher at the Northern Neck Tech Center, he even brought students to be able to volunteer time to help in making this a reality. This night might have not been possible if it had not been for Matt's commitment. So from the bottom of my heart and all of our hearts at the Boys and Girls Club, we want to say thank you for believing in our mission to inspire and enable all young people to be able to reach their full potential as caring, responsible, and productive citizens. And for believing in our vision to provide high-quality programs to youth So there's a few other people that we would like to have the ability to speak to you. But first, I also want to recognize in the room with us this evening, we are proud to have with us our delegate here, Hillary Q. Kent, who came with us tonight to also provide support. Thank you, Hillary. We appreciate this. So at this point in time, I'm going to, before we continue with tours and with dinner, I would like to invite Mr. Matt Ingram to come forward and say a few words, followed by one of the corporate board members of the Boys and Girls Club, Miss Jean Light, who also serves as the president of Richmond County, who will be, the kids will be here this summer, followed by Mr. Ronald Davenport, corporate board president of the Boys and Girls Club, and finally rounding out would be Miss Kathy Rice from the school to say a few words. So at this time, Matt, please.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to all of the individuals involved in this project. I will give a shout out. We have some students here from the Northern Ag Tech Center. They volunteered. And students that drove here over the weekends to help volunteer to make this happen, because the importance of getting community involvement. That's what it's about, community. Think of that word community. What's in that? Unity. So very important. So thank you to all the students, all the volunteers. You know, a special shout out to Westmoreland County Public School System for letting us make this happen. Where, you know, some people who came together, we had a vision, and guess what? The vision has come through. So, you know, thank you again to Westmoreland County School System. Thank you again to Westmoreland County Maintenance Department and all the hard work of the Westmoreland County Maintenance Department. To Jim Taylor, our county administrator, that allowed the county maintenance people to come up here and just help in and help out and just anywhere we need it. You know, thank you to the Boys and Girls Club staff. You know, thank you to the school board for working together. This really shows that, hey, the board of supervisors might not always gel with, you know, different school boards and whatnot, but hey, this is working together where we can, you know, bridge that gap and make things like this happen, right? And this is what it's about. It's about coming together as a community. You know, special thanks to Westmoreland County Sheriff's Department for being here tonight. That just shows you how awesome community thank you to Delegate Kent for coming out tonight for a busy schedule, to showing support for this organization. This is such a great organization. And you'll see that man right there wearing a white coat right behind Ms. Kent and Jeff Porter, one of the supervisors, is Chef Gary Whitecock. He has students volunteer, you know, in their free time to help make this dinner possible. So, you know, what did we see here? You know, we saw teens engaged. We saw members of our community engaged, you know, to provide the services much needed for Westmoreland County. This is going to be a great summer program, but, you know, more work is needed. We need to make this a program that's going to last year-round. Year-round is what we need to do. We can't do this without community support. So we're going to need the community to collaborate how great the Boys and Girls Club is, and how opportunities where we get these kids engaged. Because I do believe idle hands are the devil's work. You know, too many times students go down the wrong path, kids go down the wrong path. Why do they go down the wrong path? It's choices in life that they make. It's not having positive mentorship, positive role models that they can look up to, you know, in order to achieve greatness, right? It starts with a conversation with the student. It starts with a conversation with the kid. It's listening to that kid, right? Helping them along, finding their way in life. Part of our duty to help these students, to help these kids find their way in life, is we have to engage with the students. We have to truly be what we do every day. So I do believe that. I was in a seminar many, many years ago, and the seminar instructor, he always said one thing. He said, you got to get up every day, and the first thing you do when you get up every day, you got to get mad every day. Why do you got to get mad every day? What does MAD stand for? Make a difference. Think about it, make a difference every day. That's what we need to do. Thank you, Philip. Thank you to all your staff and all their hard work. Thank you to all the volunteers, countless hours making this happen. Thank you very much.
Well, I certainly want to echo everything Matt said, and what I want to do is, since we're in the fourth county of the Northern Neck, I want everybody that grew up in the Northern Neck to please stand up. If you grew up, if you were born and raised here in the Northern Neck, and you grew up here in the Northern Neck, stand up. Good. Let's have a hand for all of those individuals. I grew up in Richmond County, so I've been here in the Northern Neck all of my life as well. But like Matt said, it takes a community to really pull together to make this all work. And as this is the fourth county that we're coming into right now, we really appreciate all the support that we've gotten here in Westmoreland County. And the club has been in existence here in the Northern Neck long enough now to have measurable events and all. And so we have children now coming back that grew up in the Boys and Girls Club, and they're coming back and they're talking about how much the Boys and Girls Club meant to them and what it had turned their life around and how they were able then to go on to college. Be the first member in their family to go to college and get a degree. And that's part of so much of what we do is trying to make a difference in those children's lives. And as we go off to national conferences and we talk to Denzel Washington and Eddie Rodriguez and all of those that work at the Boys and Girls Club, you really realize the people that it's touched through the United States. And so we have over 5,300 clubs now in the United States, both in rural areas, in Native American lands, military bases, all of that. So we cover the full gamut so that we leave no child behind. And again, we appreciate so much all of your support. I worked the Easter extravaganza here right before Easter, and it was so much fun to see all the kids coming in and all the excitement here. So again, we want to thank you all so very much and appreciate this opportunity.
Again, I want to echo all the thanks. I want to even thank the group that prepared to serve the food, and especially the group that really came in here and made great changes to this building. They really have done a great job in a short period of time, and we certainly thank you for that. But third, I really want to thank the parents and the students that are here tonight. And I would just ask that they would just strongly consider looking at the programs that we're offering this summer, the field trip we're going to have, the individual programs, and that they would enroll their kids here and at least give us a try. Because I think it's going to make a difference in their lives, and then they can go and tell some of their friends and try to get more people to come out to the club. During the summertime, a lot of times there's learning loss and things like that. But if you can be in an environment where you can continue to learn, I think that's going to help the kids year round. So what I would just hope that you would do is take a visit through the different areas of this facility and talk to the people that we have here tonight to see what kind of opportunities they're going to have, the field trips they're going to take this summer, and things like that. But again, I just want to thank everybody for coming out and just glad to see the smiling faces. And we look forward to a great summer here in Westmoreland County.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Kathy Rice, Superintendent of Westmoreland County Public Schools, and I am so excited. This is such an exciting day to be here. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome all of you to the opening of our brand new Boys and Girls Club. We are thrilled that the Boys and Girls Club of the Northern Neck is expanding into Westmoreland County. And we are thrilled that they have selected Westmoreland High School as the site of their new program. It's good for us to see new life breathed into this building, and we are thrilled to see the building put to such good use. The Boys and Girls Club has been tremendously successful in the Northern Neck, and we are grateful for their presence here. This is a program that our county has wanted and needed for a long time. And seeing the opening of the Boys and Girls Club in Westmoreland is seeing the collective dream of many people come to fruition. We thank the Boys and Girls Club for allowing Westmoreland County Public Schools to partner with them and to share in this experience. And it is called the Boys and Girls Club. So if you are in this room and you are between the ages of 5 and 18, would you please stand up? 5 through 18. Thank you so much for standing, because guess what? This program was built for you. It's a space where you can dream big and try new things and meet new friends and discover what makes you shine. And whether you love swimming or cooking or art or science or technology, reading, or just a place to be yourself, this is going to be your new home away from home. To our families and our community members, thank you. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for your belief in what this club can do for Westmoreland County. We're not just opening a new site today, we're opening doors, we're creating opportunities for growth, and we're making new connections. In order to thrive in Westmoreland County, as they have done in the other counties of the Northern Neck, the Boys and Girls Club will need our ongoing support. So please be ready to help them in any way that you can. And to the Boys and Girls Club staff and volunteers, Philip Mumford especially, Jackie Ammons especially, Will Bridges especially, thank you all so much. Thank you to all of the staff and the volunteers. You are the heart of the club. Your dedication will shape lives here. Thank you for stepping up to inspire and support that next generation. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for bringing your gifts and your talents to Westmoreland County. We appreciate all that you have already done and all that you will do to enrich the lives of children and youth here. This club stands for something powerful. Every child, every young person deserves a safe place to grow and to learn and to belong. And that's exactly what this club will offer. We are excited for the incredible summer program that has been planned, and we hope for and look forward to a long partnership, as Matt Ingram said, a long, year-round, multi-year partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Northern Neck. Welcome, everyone, to the beginning of something great. Welcome to your club.
So I just want to say one more thing, and then we're going to release you to take tours and ask questions. And that is, if you're here and you would like to put your thought processes to help us out, we have a Westmoreland County Steering Committee, which is helping us do those things that we need to achieve in order to be a long-term program here beyond the summer. And this group meets monthly. If you're interested in being a part of the steering committee and ultimately the unit board of directors down the road when we get to that point, please see Miss Jackie Ammons over here to my right. Raise your hand, Jackie. She will take down your name and information, and we will get with you on the next meeting that we'll hold here in just a few weeks. Thank you again, and I look forward to chatting with many of you. Have a good evening.